Matt Stevitt.
Here we go.
Good bounce too. Gawn kept out of it. McRae came in nice and hard. Gawn went back and found it, and then Oliver got taken in a really good tackle. Liberatore going to work early.
In the opening minute of this game.
Move on, player.
Careful with it. Daniel elects to hug the boundary line. A deep ball. English is there in front. Good mark, Oliver. Melbourne get an opportunity to go forward. Petrarca goes long and deep. Brown's in front. A little bit of a push. The back of the ball. Gawn went down and got the little man ball. Tried to handball it out. Duray carried him forward. Cordy out the back door. And Dale's put it out of bounds on the full. Alex Neil-Bullen for the first goal of the Granny. Yes! No, didn't quite get the journey.
Who somehow kept it in front of him. Well done. Smith gets mown down.
On the ball.
Ball, difficult one to catch here. Caught them all off guard. Little handball out the back door from Martin. Got bowled over and sat on his back there. Picked up by Lever. Lever around the corner. Brayshaw high. English brings it to ground. Oliver. Traffic was heavy. Handled it well. Brayshaw. Neat little kick. Got to go, says the umpire. They do. May's a good kick. Neat little ball to Alex Neil-Bullen in the middle. He got bowled over at 50. He says, no, you went down far too easy. Squeezed the trigger on the handball. Got it to Oliver. Oliver goes long and deep. And going to mark here, Brown. Hits in the middle. Don't hang onto the ball too long or you are a goner. From North Melbourne to Melbourne in 1 year, and he's in a grand final, and he's...
Handball just into the path of Dunkley. Rivers went and got it. Salem a little one. Petrarca within range off a step. Christian goes. Bang! First of the grand final D's.
It takes courage to come forward onto a loose bobbling ball there in the middle of the ground. If he fumbles that, it's out the back and his opponent gets involved. But good courage and composure from the youngster, and what a finish from Christian Petrarca.
Just a little bit of Dusty Martin about it, wasn't there?
Petrarca's had 3 and kicked the goal.
Wow.
Gawn protects the zone. Martin ends up with it though. Able to get it out. Dunkley sends it forward. Long ball. Pack of players. English bring it to ground. First to recover from Shaki. He's a left footer. Didn't get it to bend a lot, but it's enough. But him and his dad, the only father-son to play 150 for the Demons. It'll tip over the top. Is good. Here they go once again. Inside 50, and the mark is taken right on the line by Fritz. No problems from here at all for Bailey Fritz. He's been good all year, and he's got the start he would have hoped for as well in the third.
Puts it out in front, and then it's just a perfect kick. He was entitled to go for a shot there, but this is what Melbourne have been doing all year. If you see a teammate in a better position.
Back half, they fly, no winner. Easton Wood it was, fell to the ground. The kick forward, inching there. Fritz tried to get it down in the boot, couldn't do it. Crowd wanted a free. Easton Wood's got to do it all himself. It's 3-on-1. He's still going. Eventually Hunter. Cordy as well. Just gets it as far out of the area as possible, and they want a deliberate free.
Insufficient intent.
Gawn. Max Gawn. It's got to come back a long way from there, and it's not going to.
Go backward. He knew Lever was there. He knew he had time and space. May with a fumble. In they come. Libber almost throwing it. G. Hibbert got in the way in the next.
The handball was broken up brilliantly. Bailey Smith. Well done, Rivers again.
Dogs up then. Liberatore at the front. Got a 3-on-1. 3-on-2. In they come off hands. At the back, Rock Smith to kick the Dogs' first goal from the crumb at the back of the deck.
The gather and goal was good from Rock Smith, but his courage and attack on that footy just to bring the ball to ground against Stephen May, and it's left him pretty sore.
Kicked 4 goals for the season. Squeezing ball, Rourke Smith again. Dunkley will be met solidly. And that's high. On front and centre, what about that? Bouncing inside 50, look out, Cozzy Pickett in the area. Giray's got to be so careful. Straight to Jackson. Goal coming up, Demons. Spargo dribbles it through.
And this pressure here from Cozzy Pickett, there's nothing worse when you're running back with your back to everyone else and you could hear the crowd cheering, but that dive smother there, Jackson with the intercept and then running in to an open.
Bontempelli to Smith. Smith, this is a good one-on-one. Lever and Shackey. Lever did well with the front position. Little handball down now to English. The inside out banana. Let's hit the post.
Oh, he's going to bring it back in. Harm, centre half forward. Lowers the eyes. Not great. Missed the mark, did Williams, and the goal is there for Fritsch. It's falling the way of the Demons.
Skill errors cost the Dogs then, and it's a sure sign that they are feeling the squeeze that you mentioned, BT.
Yeah, they are.
They know they can't go long all the time because May and Lever will eat that up. So they're trying to invent things at times, and the pressure's just too good.
They look really nervous, don't they? Especially in the involved. Petrarca finishes with it though. Long deep, once again, nerves here, off hands, Brown around the corner to make it a 5-goal first quarter miss it.
Waitman gets it out in front of Shackey. Here's a look here for the Dogs. Long ball. Hibbert's got to defend really well. Johannisen with him. Just a little toe poke in there. Lever was able to be clean. And they bring it to the broadcast side here in Perth.
Spargo. Neil Bullen had a good first quarter. The advantage is on. Now Petrarca couldn't quite get a handle on the footy. We've got 1:34 remaining in the first quarter. Petrarca, long high ball. Langdon's there, falling over Hannon. Langdon keeps his feet, snaps it, goal.
Dangerous high ball inside 50. Johannisen a big climb. Hannon against his old side. Sprays it wide.
You can see all the one-on-ones. Petty is the free man for the Demons. Bontempelli was the expected recipient, and Salem wore him like a glove.
On the ball.
They had a great quarter. 21-point leaders over the Dogs.
You know they'll keep going. Incredibly resilient group, the Western Bulldogs. Treloar taken in the Smith, and then Norton flicked it out into the path of Hunter. High ball inside 50.
Play on.
Fist to the front. Treloar with a snap. Perfect start, Dogs.
Well, I just mentioned him and Bont needed to have a bit of an impact, and there he is. He sits at the back of the stoppage, and because of this time the Doggies had that forward pressure on, he was in the right spot, got it, and most importantly, he converted.
He works back onto his left foot nicely. Was an excellent player in the first quarter. Good lead by Jackson. Strong mark. Going to have to kick this a long way. Doesn't try in the end. Pops it to the top of the square. Brown got real energy at the footy. Couldn't make it work. Treloar had to go. Oliver had him covered. Gee, Liberatore was brave. It's picked up here by Viney. Smith. Oliver snap. And that's a miss.
Smith, but he's got good wheels, we know. Extends away from Hibbert. May got to get the fist to it. There's good representation here for the Dogs. Hannon flicks it to Hunter. Left foot up. Slides it back to a hot spot. Petty got to walk through. Treloar again. 2 in the turn.
Well, first time he's kicked multiple goals in a final, Adam Treloar. He's worked enormously hard to get back here, and no one works harder on his body in his game than Adam Treloar. And he's lifted the Dogs back into the race here, as JB mentioned, in this quarter. Martin straight into Gawn. No thought of the footy at all. Treloar out of the middle, having a great quarter. Onto the favourite foot of Bontempelli to Johannisen. Couldn't mark. Norton, beautifully off the deck. The spin and kick. Just outstanding, Dog.
Well, they've got some speed on the ball, haven't they, Hodgie? We mentioned before they've been held up slow, but this goal and Adam Treloar's second, it wasn't perfect, but they're getting it in quicker.
He has a bounce to the wing. Again to a really dangerous spot. Norton. Gone back to help out. Dunkley. Look out. Bailey Smith. 4 in a row, Dogs. No, he's missed it.
Play for the D's, just trying to tone it down a little. Jackson goes for something a little more conservative. Brown. Everyone else got engaged in the directly in front. No problems. Answered the challenge.
Big thumping fist forward. Oliver just couldn't latch onto the footy. He'll get a free.
Advantage.
Advantage paid. It gets over everyone and hits the chest of Max Gorn.
Just clipped him. Not too much into it. That's what you know about Clayton Oliver. He puts his head over the balls as hard as nails.
He's just missed it.
Aggressive in the air at the moment, Jackie. I like his competitiveness. Now the lower ball. Norton at the back. In the front was Bontempelli.
And a great mark. English holding down Lever.
But it may be 4 goals to 1 in the second for the Dogs. It is indeed.
But I tell you this one here, I actually thought it went through, and so did Maxie from that angle.
Jeez.
It actually looks like, but the umpire was in a perfect position.
Libber. They're pressing the Dogs. McRae. Bowie did well. High tackle. This will be a Dogs under 3 against Spargo. No dispute at all there. Well, this to put them in front of. This will test his distance, Hunter. 45, close to the man on the mark. It's online. It's got there. The Dogs are in front.
Western Bulldogs bring it across the other side of the ground. From Melbourne. They needed to keep the ball coming. They had Brayshaw by himself, and because the Doggies held it up, it just stopped all flow and gave the Western Bulldog defence a chance to roll around behind the ball.
Beautiful shot of the sun setting in the west here. Here's Spargo off the back of the pack. He's got it working back, not enough. Haven't had the turnovers in this quarter, the Dogs. They've been much better users of the footy. A little bit more composed. Keith, not so good from Wood. Alex Neil-Bullen turns around. A mighty kick, but missed. Hard to see, isn't it, from there?
Daniel, long ball forward. English in the air. Oh, surely that's a mark. You'll get a free anyway. Yeah. And the young ruckman.
Clear the area.
From downtown, kicks it into the man on the mark. Penny goes and finds it at ground level. Daniel's got a handle on it.
Straightening ball. Who can get on the end of this? Gorn saved the day. Shacky, little kick out.
In this term, it's been so impressive. Gorn, that's a push on English. Bontempelli in front.
The third time this quarter, he sort of drifted in front of a pack and taken a mark. Again, just that role playing of Shacky to keep Lever on the ground opens up the space for Bontempelli.
Wow. As good as it gets, that man on the screen.
Well, you can see the work being done there. Gorn wondering why. Off hands, Smith. They go again. Inside, Shacky May. Play on, the umpire calls. I thought I heard a whistle. Definitely thought I heard a whistle. Norton, handball. Hunter on his favourite side. Misses. Siren sound.